Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Breath of Fire 1, where, as I predicted, absolutely nothing happened on my way back up from the end of the dungeon to the beginning. It's this kind of thing that really makes me more appreciative of Ratchet and Clank's level design. Because, like, Ratchet and Clank, the levels are very linear, much like here. There's some branching paths. But levels in Ratchet and Clank games are usually circular. You would start wherever your ship lands, you would go explore the level, and then the end of the level would usually finish with you returning to your ship. You wouldn't have to backtrack at all. You would simply have gone in a big circle around the planet and end up right back where you began. Which is an important design point, because if your ship is always your means off and on the planet, then that means that every time you finish a planet level, you have to go back to your ship in order to continue exploring new levels, in order to continue the game. So that essentially streamlines that process. That's why I can't name a single game off the top of my head right now that does this. But I want to say there are at least some modern games where, like, if you have a dungeon, you would have, like, an easier exit. Actually, here we go. Dark Souls. Say what you want about how obscure certain aspects of Dark Souls are. Usually, if you get to a boss and you defeat the boss, and there is no way farther the way you came, you will usually get a homeward bone item, allowing you to teleport to the last bonfire you visited. That way you wouldn't have to be fighting back the way you came to get to whatever bonfire you had just left from. So the ability to have some sort of like fast travel system so you could get out of... Oh yeah, town is north. So you can kind of get out of that dungeon that you're just expected to go down to all the way to the bottom of, is always convenient. And if of any of the things in this game that show its age the most, that is just one of them. Also, I just realized I still don't have the ability to go to this moving city. It's still too high off the ground. Now that we've gone and secured the book, let's go talk to this guy, and we're gonna need to sell our items. The fife is... Okay, so now that reminds me of Quest 64. Specifically, there was one point in time where, like, some person was like, hey, you need to go to this place to get a jewel or diamond. It's been a while, so I don't remember the specifics. And I went and I got said jewel or diamond, and then I went back to the person and they're like, hey, you should go to this place and get this jewel or diamond, even though it was sitting in my inventory. Where was the inn? Was it this building in the bottom right? I thought that was the item shop. Nope, it is the inn. I don't think they have an item shop now that I think about it. And yeah, this means I'm going to once again have to go back through that long hallway dungeon, except this time I have Karn with me, which is, ooh, that's a tougher cactus. Which is good because I can actually unlock the doors in the middle of the dungeon and possibly make the trip through the dungeon a little easier to deal with, instead of having to go down extremely lengthy hallways. Plus, there's some treasure in the middle, too. Yeah, good job, Karn. He still has a lot of leveling to go. It also kind of, I suppose it shows how over-leveled I am in regards to this area. Like, if the designers of this game decide, you know, Karn is going to start at level 12, are they also assuming that I am that all the other characters are going to be around that level at this time, instead of at, like, level 20? Like, I would imagine that would make some of the boss fights pretty difficult if I was still only level 12. Well, that's horrifying. I keep hitting the shoulder buttons by accident. You can map the shoulder buttons to, like, whatever you want, but I forgot what I mapped them to. And now I only press the left shoulder button on accident on occasion. So here's to customization. I'm also hoping to see if I can find, like, if there's something else in this desert other than town, moving town, and dungeon. I do like Karn's animation when he attacks. It's definitely very lively, like the jump and the tossing of the dagger. I feel like Nina's animation is a little bit on the cheating side, because she does like a teleport downward stab, as opposed to just flying over there. But it would be, like, it's definitely easier to program a teleport stab versus fly over. Because, one, you don't have to animate the whole, like, flying from point A to point B. Just disappear from this set of X and Y coordinates, appear at this set of X and Y coordinates, relation to the enemy. Either way, right now, we've acquired... Actually, we didn't even need the book. The book is nothing. The book is just there so that Karn could get a confidence in himself as a thief. That he's the best thief around because he found and stole this lost and found thing. This prize. The real treasure was the affirmation of his skills. But now that we have Karn, we're able to go back to Aurelia, which means going around through this dungeon north of here, around past Bleak, back through the dungeon separating Bleak and Aurelia, which now has those doors that I've mentioned that I can explore, and to Aurelia itself in order to save this father's daughter who is locked in the safe. Who has locked her in the safe? Possibly. I know this is a stretch, but it's probably those dang dark dragons again, trying to complicate things up, probably using her as a hostage. Also, where is the dungeon that is up north? I forget whether or not, like, I came from a cave in the mountain. Oh, it's probably north through there. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be that much going on out here aside from the desert town, the moving town, and the dungeon. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to the dungeon with the hallways and the locked doors. Because at the very least, the locked doors are going to be new content, in theory. I am going to make a stop by Bleak on my way there, to sell off some stuff because I've got too many stuffs. My inventory is just a mess. Like, if I pick up 1 or 2 more items, I think that would fill up my inventory. So I'm probably going to stop by Bleak, sell off some stuff, rest again, and then I'm just going to be cutting to that next dungeon, because nothing's going to happen between here and then. You know, now that I remember, there's this tower north of Bleak that was locked. And I have someone who can pick locks. So I suppose the daughter locked up in Aurelia, she's just gonna wait a little bit longer, which is fine. She's waited so long already. We really needed this 2,000 gold pieces and whatever's up this staircase. Okay. Hello. Fungus. All right. I'll take your word that that is what I'm fighting. I mean, I suppose at least it's not that strong. Oh, hello. If you're the legendary hero, I'll give you my treasure. Climb the tower to meet the ghosts and prove your worth. Oh. All right. I'll take you up on that challenge. All right, left or right? Let's try left. Oh, it gave me treasure. You take Beaston. You take life. Ah. Oh no! The shadow lurks out here. And they really have it in for Bo for some reason. Also, very convenient critical hit for these enemies. Alright, what have we got on this floor? Oh, just one staircase. The only difference was on the previous floor. And gold slime. As I move up one level at a time, they slowly become easier to deal with. Also, while Karn doesn't exactly bring that much damage to the party, having that extra little bit helps. Though I still wish he actually had, like, other abilities besides just attack. Like, I feel with just being able to attack, like, it's not really giving him any options. And he's just kind of there to give you a little bit more DPS. Like, in theory, I could also have him use items. Horn Hat. Like, I could have him, like, healing characters with items, per se. Alright. Wait. I have a new system for organizing my stuff. So I'm going to move that over there, because so that I know that is to be sold. I've got key items and then one-use items. At the bottom, chopper. We need to get the chopper. Do it, team. Kill him. But yeah, I've got the essential items that I use regularly at the top, non-essentials towards the bottom. There are some recovery items towards the bottom that I didn't really feel like selling off. Like, there's an item that recovers AP. I only have one of it. If it turns out my inventory gets full, I could always just get rid of it later. But I'll still have it in the meantime, and I won't have to worry about really regretting its loss if my inventory does fill up, and if I have to get rid of something in order to continue picking new stuff up. All right. Does this go up to the top? It does. Let's save our game and then challenge this orb. All right, let's see what challenge this is going to be. The red Fireface. It used to be that only dragons could enter here. But since the light key was stolen, the lieutenant key was stolen, things have changed. Let's fight! Okay, so in theory... like the frost dragon would be best. But I don't know. Let us pump up Nick's attack. Let's use Fry. Let's turn into a thunder dragon. Power up. The cloud of fire just used thunder magic on Nick. Okay, you know, I was thinking, like, is this one of those games where you have to pay attention to the elements? And then the cloud of fire used thunder magic. So let's have bump up Karn's attack. And then Nick can just attack. Power up. And then let's have Karn use an herb on Nina. Nina will use Fortify on herself. Bo will use Fry, and Nick will just attack. The cloud. All right. That was a little devastating. So, Karn will use herb on somebody. Who is the... On Bo, Nina will heal self. Bo will heal Nick, and Nick will attack. Just a whole bunch of healing going on. Which is necessary because he is using a very big spell that hits everybody over and over again, which is very rude. And you two can just heal yourselves. Actually, hold on. Based on speed of magic, you can heal Bo, you can heal Karn, and you can heal Nina, and you can attack. This is very, very rude of him for using the exact same spell over and over again that hits everybody. I think Karn, I think that is just a stronger... attack or healing item. I'm going to put my bets on that. Oh, just attacking one person this time. Changing things up. Alright, Karn can attack. You can heal yourself. And you can heal Nina. All right. And you can just heal Bo, and you can attack. Yes, actually, Bo, it's been a while since you've used an attack spell. You can attack, and Nick can attack. Excellent. Oh, and he just died. He didn't get right back up and continue fighting like the other ones. And good job, Karn, for leveling up. Good work. Please take this key. Find the light key to complete the pair. All right, let's heal up. Do I need to heal anybody? Yes. And does this mean there are no enemies in this dungeon? Never mind. The big spinning light that brought this dungeon from darkness meant absolutely no change. Oh, they just killed, They just killed Karn in one go. Because nothing is more fair in games than one-hit kills. Alright. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I suppose in death he's not cursed. So there's that. Now, supposedly there's a staircase that leads up. But I don't see the staircase that would have led up to those items that I had passed by. I'm gonna wander around for a little while. We'll see if I can find said staircase. Ah, there it is. It wasn't too far off. You take the turban. Who can wear the turban? Is it you? And it's worse. How about you? It's also worse, but it's got better action and magic. You know, I'm gonna swap it out. Only because of that. Like, she's already in the back row anyway. She already kind of has decent armor going on. Yeah, the better defense headgear is more for like the people in the front. You take the money. Yes, I'll take that sweet cash. All right, now let's cut to the old man who promised the treasure for reaching the top. All right, fellow, your treasure shall be mine. Well done, you are a true hero. Please take this with my thanks. You take mirror. Use the mirror when you need help from the netherworld? Okay. When will I need help from the netherworld? This mirror allows you to see the world of spirits. Alright, let's put there and then there. Okay. Also, I did not realize your health was so low there, Bo. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Bleak, rest up, and then go back to the hallway dungeon to make my way back to Aurelia. Alright, I finally made my way back to this dungeon where there are locked doors which no longer present a challenge to me because I can now open them. And I believe somewhere in this dungeon there is also a treasure hidden behind one of these locked doors. So that is also one of my goals, is to re-find that particular treasure. It is unfortunately probably on the other side of that, so I'm just going to cut to there. Alright, here is what I was looking for. We got a locked door. We've got a treasure chest. You take dart! Wow. That's probably a throwing weapon for this fellow. And it is. And it is better than what he had before. So I've got the dark key, the companion to the light key. But I don't think I have the light key. Alright, on to Aurelia. Alright, we have finally returned to Aurelia. We have the thief who is willing to unlock the locks. Let us take a walk around, see what we can find. Try to re-find where the safe was? I forget if it was upstairs or downstairs. So we're just gonna poke around this guy's house. Don't mind us. I assure you we are here on the purest of intentions. There we go. You want the light key? Father wants to give it to the dark dragons. If my mother was alive, she would have told him to do the right thing. Huh. Alright, it looks like we're getting the light key from this fellow. Where are you? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Where you always have been. If I don't give up the key, they will harm our daughter. Karn raises the mirror, and the ghost of Ross's wife appears. Elena! What am I going to do? Do you really think giving up the key will help our daughter? You're right. Once they get the key, it will only get worse. I knew you'd come to your senses. You're strong-willed. I must go now. Peace. If I was a ghost, I would definitely say peace out before I left a room. I've come to my senses at last. Tell my daughter I was wrong. Does the daughter have the key? Or is she just kind of like blocking off the treasure that has the key? My father changed his mind. Now the dragons are coming for the key. Will you help us send the dark dragons away? Yes. Thank you. The light key is at the top of this tower. The key is yours. All right. And so is this thing, and this thing. I already have a dart, and that thing, and that thing. I already have a metal shield. Can you use a metal shield? Excellent. And that, and that. Thank you. The light key is at the top of this tower. The key is yours. And that, and that. I think I'm gonna stop here, though, for the night. Assuming this is about to lead to a dungeon. Is this leading to a dungeon, or is this leading straight to a boss fight? You know what, I'm just gonna stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.